Hi everyone, and welcome to Booked Up, a TV show featuring the adult collection and programs at the Peters Township Public Library. My name's Diane, and I'm the circulation manager.
And I'm Mary, head cataloger. Diane, it's your favorite time of year.
I know, Hallmark holiday movie time, finally.
Well, we have scores and scores of Hallmark movies in the library collection, as you know.
We do.
But I just read that the Hallmark Channel has produced 40 new movies. And there are only, 31 days in December? Wow. How are you going to watch 40 movies?
Gonna have to double up, I think.
Well, before you get carried away with Hallmark hysteria, and I know you've been sniffing way too many Christmas spice candles.
Yes, and eating too many Christmas cookies already.
I want you to remind our viewers how they can view our old shows.
Okay, well, you can find our broadcast schedule and watch previous episodes by going to www.ptct7.com and click on programs. You can watch our current episode or past episodes on Vimeo or YouTube. Just don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
Those thumbs up, man, those thumbs, the only way we can count our ratings is by thumbs.
Well, Mary, as you know, we have a really great adult holiday movie collection. We, of course, have all of the classics, Scrooge, Miracle on 34th Street, It's a Wonderful Life. We also add newer titles to our collection each year. Last year, I really liked the 8 Gifts of Hanukkah. That was a really good one. And Christmas in Paradise with Kelsey Grammer, Elizabeth Hurley, Billy Ray Cyrus. This really looks like a fun one. I love to have Christmas movies playing in the background when I'm baking or wrapping presents. It really gets you in the holiday spirit.
And you know, if you have grandchildren, there are lots of presents to wrap.
Yes, I do, and yes, there are. Be sure to check out our holiday movie display for these 2023 editions. Hanukkah on the Rye, Next Stop Christmas. These are a couple that were, Next Stop Christmas was on the Hallmark Channel last year and it was really good. Then I thought I'd add to the collection this year, Friends, the one with all the holiday.
In honor of Matthew Perry.
Yeah, I think we're all feeling a little nostalgic.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are a few things that are coming.
Well, holiday books are their own separate fiction category, and if you walk into any bookstore, you're going to see Christmas books. And usually they're this size, and there's usually a beautiful Christmas picture on the front of them, but they can come in all shapes and sizes. And we have favorite authors, popular authors who put out a new Christmas book every year, like Debbie Maycumber and Perry. And since he heard how well these were doing, he had to get in on the action. Also, our old friend, James Patterson. And once again, he had a co-writer, a little elf helper. This is last year's book, so you can look for that.
Yeah, I was just saying we needed another James Patterson book in the library.
Yeah, you say that every day. The problem with these also is that they come way too early. Mm-hmm. The publishers release these in September and October, and we're not ready yet. And the earliest one we got this year was in July, if you can believe it.
I can't believe it. That's a little early even for me. It looks like you found some more titles for us to put on our holiday reading list.
That's true. Here they are. Oh, I wanted to call out Up on the Rooftop by Spencer Quinn. This is, look at that adorable dog.
That's so cute.
This is from the Chet and Bernie mystery series, and Chet the dog helps to solve crimes.
Why not?
And in the next grouping, there are 2 I want to call to your attention for diversity. 8 Kisses, which is a short story collection of Hanukkah romance. And also 3 Holidays and a Wedding, in which the characters are not only celebrating Hanukkah and Christmas, but a Muslim holiday as well, Eid al-Fitr.
Okay.
And in the next grouping, there's Maisie Yates. She's good for a holiday romance, the holiday heartbreaker. And
usually with a cowboy.
And in the last group of 3, Lisa Unger and Mary Kay Andrews. Mm-hmm. I think they put out Christmas books every year also, and Lisa does like the thriller ones.
Yeah, that's not going to be your usual feel-good Christmas story.
Creepy
There's
Christmas.
a little, I think, a little murder and mayhem in that one.
Okay. And don't forget Christmas nonfiction books as well, because how else are you going to complete all of those tasks on your to-do list unless you get some help from some books, perhaps with your baking chore, your annual holiday baking. You need a new cookie recipe. So we have Cookies for Christmas and Martha Stewart's cookies. And Martha also, if you happen to pull out your decorations and some things are looking shabby and need to be remade, holiday crafts, and Christmas with Southern Living. Martha does all the holidays of the year, not just the winter ones.
So if you need to feel bad about yourself and feel inadequate, it's not just limited to Christmas, it's all year round.
And another perfect world is the Southern Living mystique as well.
Yes,
so
I love Southern Living. We have several of those from years past, and those are always really popular.
They check out like hotcakes.
Yeah. Mary, what could be more festive than listening to some Christmas music in the background while you're decorating and doing your Christmas crafts? We have over 150 holiday CDs in our collection, and our music CD collection is located on the second floor of the library. We have everything from the Mormon Tabernacle Choir to Christmas with the Beach Boys. The best holiday CD, in my opinion, is the Michael Bublé Christmas CD. This is my personal copy.
Of course it is.
I have a spare at home in case anything happens to this copy. If you stop in the library over the holidays, you'll most likely hear this playing if I'm there.
You'll know Dianne is working that day because you'll hear Michael Bublé.
That's right. I'm a Michael Bublé super fan. Let's have a look at some of the new Christmas CDs that we're adding to the collection this year. Cher actually has a Christmas album, and I actually previewed some of the songs on the Christmas piano with Alexis French, and it's beautiful. It would just
and
be awesome.
I see the a cappella ones, Straight No Chaser. And
they're always good.
Yeah.
Well, let's check in with Sydney and see what's happening with the adult programs at the library for holiday time and beyond.
Hi, hello everyone, it's Sydney from the library, and we have some more fun and excellent learning opportunities in December and January. But first, let's look back at what happened in October and November. So on October 14th, we hosted Booze, Brews, and Books at the library. So this adult-only event featured crafts, a scavenger hunt, tarot card reading, activities, and Monday's brewing. Arepas and more Colombian food was also there, serving some excellent yummy empanadas. So this collection of photos features some of the contest winners, such as Andy Warhol. There's Medusa down there, and you can probably find Waldo on this page as well. Folks had a great time, and we had a blast hosting it. And yes, we are definitely talking about bringing it back again next year. But it wasn't just Halloween at the library for us. We also had a book tasting. So here we introduced folks to dozens of new books. People got creative, and people also got creative at making decorative table boxes and using 3D pins to create items at the library. And there was also a family and friends photo day where we had almost 100 people come through and get some pictures taken. And the last picture there is of our October meeting of our Books and Brews book club that we host at Monday's Brewing. So there we read Killers of a Certain Age. And then in November, the PT Library Foundation hosted its 6th Novel November with V.E. Schwab. Over 400 people came out to Peters Township High School on November 1st to listen and learn from this best-selling author. Here we see V.E. Schwab meeting another local celebrity, our turtle, Gizmo. So, Yeah, so that's what happened. Now let's look forward to the future. So on December 16th, 1773, so maybe not exactly the future, but some of the Sons of Liberty got together and decided to protest Great Britain's tax on tea, and they did this by dumping tea in the harbor, what became known as the Boston Tea Party. So this year is actually its 250th anniversary. So on December 6th, we're having a historical program about this highly political event, and it will be presented by Deborah Dudek and Claire Evans. We've had them before virtually to present some programs. So participants will learn about the history leading up to the party, the famous partiers who were there, and also some of the political phonies who claim that they participated but have since been debunked. You can also learn how to trace bona fide participants through lineage societies and historical groups. This presentation is part history, part genealogical, and great for anyone with an interest in American history. If you prefer international history or ancient civilizations, or maybe you've even used a trip abroad to visit legendary locations, then we have another program in December you might be interested in. W&J professor Dr. Manzari will be here to share travel tips for Italy. So Italy is home to the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the Colosseum, and Venice. He'll share information about places to avoid, best times to travel, foods to try. So whether you're planning a trip or you want to reminisce about a past excursion, it's sure to be a fun time. A lot of folks think the library, whenever they think library, they imagine horn-rimmed glasses, high bun, fingers on the lips to shush you. But the library is not a quiet place always. In fact, we have two musical performances coming up in December and January. If you do prefer quiet rooms, there are study rooms available upstairs though. So in December, we're hosting the Jubilee Ringers again. We've had them here this past several years. They have handbells. And then in January, we will have the Pittsburgh Classical Guitar Society here. They'll be playing Renaissance music and classical guitar music. I'm not 100% sure what all that is, but it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. Music at the library, free concert, all ages welcome. So for all of these programs, you can register online at ptlibrary.org/events. And in addition to music, we also enjoy getting crafty. So this winter, Dianne, one of our coworkers, is hosting a monthly crafternoon. She does this the first Thursday of every month, and we also have other craft opportunities. They're making snowmen from recycled CDs. I meant to bring one with me, but forgot. So it'll be, CDs painted white, and we've got some nice ribbon. So it's a home decor piece, and that one's open for teens on December 16th. So it's for teens and adults. So you can register online for that program. But the monthly crafternoon is the first Thursday of the month from 1 to 3. That one does not require registration. Another crafty space in the library is the Makerspace. So in January, Sarah Quinn, our Makerspace and Technology librarian, is hosting an open house to welcome the community to this new area. The Makerspace moved into the former cafe and has received some additional funding and equipment thanks to the Library Foundation. So swing by if you can. If one of your goals this year is to better record your family or your own life's history or your story, then make sure you mark January 18th on your calendar. Two local authors, Lisa Grayson and James R. Haggerty, will present Writing Your Life Story. This hour-and-a-half session combines lecture and participation to help you get started with getting your personal stories on paper. So Lisa Grayson is the author of the 5 Wellness Archetypes, and James R. Haggerty is the lead obituary writer for the Wall Street Journal. His book hasn't come in yet, but his book is yours truly, an obituary writer's guide to telling your story. And it was praised by Booklist as having fascinating stories, focusing less on life's end and much more on what made your life that full to begin with. Yours truly is a truly original writing guide that will appeal to those looking to write their own obituary or perhaps something even longer. So December and January are usually pretty quiet and calm months at the library, aside from those handbells and guitars, but we do have several things coming up in February I just want to go ahead and throw out there and get on your radar. You'll see February features some romance and birds, two subjects that definitely go hand in hand. On Saturday, February 3rd, we'll have game pickups for our first game swap. This has been requested by a lot of people in the community, so make sure you come out. That afternoon, we'll also have our Seed Library season kickoff with our Seed Exchange and a Romancing the Reader author panel. This will feature 8 local authors, and they'll do about an hour-long panel discussion Q&A that I'm going to be moderating, and then afterward we'll have book signing and by them. So look forward for more information about that coming soon. And then all of the birds we have on here are because we are going to participate in the Great Backyard Bird Count over President's Day weekend. And we'll have more information. We'll have an information session with the Audubon Society of Western Pennsylvania on February 5th to help everyone get ready for this citizen science initiative. Whew, that's all I have for programs. So let's check back in with Mary and Dianne.
That's all. This is not only our winter holiday show, but our New Year's episode as well. So I must mention that age-old, back-to-reality topic after all of our Christmas carousing, New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, I hate those. We dutifully put up the display in the lobby every year, and I swear by the end of February, everyone's broken the resolutions. None of the books are checked out. They're all just sitting there.
Yes, well, but hope springs eternal, and despite that human weakness and carousing, we have to get back to reality and get down with the resolutions. So here's a list. There are many lists available.
Oh, I see. Exercise more, lose weight.
Yes.
A lot of these were on my resolution list last year.
And here they are again, Diane.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh, everything except maybe quit your job, get a new job.
Oh, you better not do that one. We can't allow you to do that one.
No.
As you can see, these can really collapse back into 3 major categories: health, finance, and lifestyle. And I gave you the Dewey Decimal numbers because they're all over the nonfiction stack, so to try to help you find them a little bit. You're not going to have to look for them, though, because Dianne is definitely going to do that display. She hates it so much.
Front and center.
But one that I wanted to call attention to with a book is The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning. And apparently there is a custom in Sweden that you don't leave that final declutter and clean out of your house job to your children. It's really frowned upon. So you have to do this or else you'll be, I don't know, shunned. But I don't know if you ever heard of this, Dianne.
I have not, but I see that it is a series on Peacock, so that sounds interesting.
Oh,
have
yeah,
you seen it?
It's streaming on Peacock. I've never watched the show. Have you seen it, Sydney?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So, but that Get Organized topic is really popular at the library. People check out books on organization all year long because we all have too much stuff.
And if you are looking to read more and save money, I'm looking at you, all you Audible users, and if when you run out of credits, you're spending your hard-earned money, you don't have to wait until January to save money or read more. You can access free ebooks and free e-audiobooks online with your library card. Libby is hooked up to our Waggon catalog, so if you search for a book and it says it's in overdrive, that's on the Libby app, and you can access that from a phone or tablet. Hoopla is a separate and very large database that has books, comics, movies, TV shows, and CDs all available for checkout.
For free.
For free.
Yes.
Free to you, not so much for us. Hoopla is with a credit system, so you get 8 checkouts per month on Hoopla. But sometimes they have like binge passes. So if you want to watch a TV show that's on there, like however much you can watch in 4 days, that only takes 1 credit. But if you are looking for a shorter read or you want to stay up on current events or learn a new skill, a magazine may be more your speed. PTPL has 40 online magazine subscriptions with Flipster. Some of ours include Kiplinger, The New Yorker, and Rolling Stone. If you need help with any of these apps, just give us a call or swing by. Sarah, our Makerspace technology librarian I talked about earlier, has one-on-one technology appointments to help you get started.
Wow, there is a lot going on this winter. We'll be back in a few months with another edition of Booked Up. In the meantime, let us help you get booked up with new library programs, clubs, and books. The Peters Township Public Library is open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturday from 9 to 4. The library is closed on Sundays and on Monday, December 25th and Monday, January 1st. But don't worry, we're always open online at ptlibrary.org. See you at the library.